In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a function that is going to collect the user's first name, last name, and email address, push it forward to a Google Sheet so that you can add them to your email listing, and then present them with a file or a PDF that they can download and get value from. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Awesome. So as you can see, I'm here in the CBB dashboard. And the first thing I'm going to do is ensure that I have my Google Sheets connected. Now, for this example, I already have my Google Sheets connected, but I'll just show you a way to do that. Okay, so usually you would head over to Settings, Integrations, scroll down to where you see Google Sheets right here, and then click Connect. In this case, I've already connected it. It's really easy. You simply click Connect and then choose from the different accounts that you have the one that you would like to include in this. So I have connected this one right here. Then the next step is to go to Manage, and you want to add the sheet manually. Right here, we're going to simply click on Add. We're going to add the name. I'm just going to copy and paste this right here. And then we're going to share this, and we're going to give it all permissions. So right here, I'm going to choose anyone with link and set this to editor, and then just copy the link right here. Click Done. Head back over to CBB, and where it says spreadsheet link, I'll just paste it right here and click Continue. Awesome. Now you've added it. The next step is to head on over to Flows. And now we're setting up the flow that is going to be triggered when the user asks for the cookbook. So we're going to head on here, we're going to click on Add, and we're going to write there, Lead Collection for PDF. Click Continue. Super simple. The first thing we're going to do is click the little plus at the bottom, and we're going to have it as an action. That's the first starting step. So we're going to set this as the starting step. And the action, we're going to use the Google Sheets one right there. Now you want to click on Google Sheets and you want to set this up. The action is to send data, so because we're sending data over to the Google Sheet. Then we're going to choose the spreadsheet. So I'm going to choose this one, File Cook Leads, and then the worksheet, which is the sheet one. And then we're going to hook up the different custom fields to the different Google column titles. First name, because it is the first name in the Google column titles, then last name, and then email address. Super easy. Click Save, and that's it for this one. Now, what you want to do is, once it is saved, keep in mind that once the user has asked to get the cookbook, and they have provided the information, such as first name, last name, and email address, this is the flow that gets triggered immediately after. I'll show you how to set that up as well. So the user is given the information, they come through to this flow. The details are then sent to Google Sheets, and then the next step needs to be to provide a file. In this case, I'm just going to click on this, add content, file, others, and upload a file. I'm going to do this really quickly. Okay, just like that. 50 amazing home recipes. So, and if you're wondering where I got this from, I got ChatGPT to make this up for a example for this video. All right, so we got it right here. We're going to click Publish. I'm just going to rename this to Push User Data to Google Sheets. Click Save, and then PDF for user. Save, and then Publish. Awesome. Now the next step is to set up the function. So we're going to head on over to Functions by simply clicking on Functions right here. Made super easy for us. Then from here, we're going to click on Add, and we're going to name this one. And we're going to simply name this one 50 Recipes Guide. What does this trigger do? Gives the user a guide on how to cook 50 different recipes. Let me just enlarge this. Perfect. Now the data we want to collect, I'm going to click on Add New, because we do want to collect the data, and it's going to be first underscore name, last underscore name, user underscore email. Then select email from here. Now I'm writing it in all lower cases with the underscores, just so the AI understands the data better, knows exactly what to collect. So what flow is triggered? We have this now set up for first name, last name, email. What flow is triggered? We're going to select the lead collection for PDF right there and click Continue. Now we're almost done. The next step would be to head on over to Settings, Integration, or depending on where your default reply is. In this case, it is going to be in Settings Integration. Click on OpenAI ChatGPT and click on Edit. And right here, this is a brand new account, so I just put a random information in there. We're going to add it to the prompt, and we're going to say #import. If the user asks for recipes, ask them if they would like to get a free PDF that has 50 different recipes for them. If they say yes, ask them for the, let me just enlarge this, their first name, last name, and email address. Ask each question one at a time, and do not move on to the next question unless the previous one has been answered. Once they have answered all the questions, trigger the, let me just select it, 50 underscore recipes underscore guide function. And then we're gonna just check. I'm gonna have it as for mini, temperature down to 0.2, and then just put this to 1000 because why not, and click continue. Perfect. Now let's give it a try. Let's hand back over to flows and go to the welcome message. Right here, I'm gonna click on welcome message, preview. As you can see, the Google Sheet has no dot in it right now. Here, what do you offer? What do you do? Hello, I'm here to provide you with information, blah, blah, blah. The product is priced. I can also offer you a free PDF that contains 50 recipes. Would you like to receive that? Yes, please. Great. And now it's asking me, it says, great, I need to collect some information from you to send the free PDF. First, could you please provide me with your first name? And that's why I included in the prompt to ask each question at a time. So it's not giving me the whole long list of questions that I need to type in and feel like I need to have it all in one message. This is a lot easier for me. So I'm just type in Asta. Thank you, Asta. Now could you please provide me with your last name? Sana. Thank you, Asta. Lastly, could you please provide me with your email address? And now we're going to do something where usually traditional chatbots would break. Why do you need it? In most cases, traditional chatbots will say, I don't understand it, or that's not a valid email. Can you please provide your email? And completely not respond to this whatsoever unless trained specifically to it. This one I did not train to do this. I'm going to send it. Why do you need it? I need your email address to send you the free PDF with the 15 different recipes. So it's answered the question. And now I'm just going to say asta@gmail.com. And let's see if it picks it up after it's been interrupted. Boom. Now I just have to click on download. And here you go. I got 50 different recipes. You'll have to excuse that this is made by ChatGPT, so it may seem a bit incomplete, but you get the idea. You would add in, of course, your digital product or your freebie or whatever it is. This is just an example. And now let's go over to the Google Sheet. And as you can see, it has collected my first name, my last name, and my email address. And that is how you set up a function that collects data, pushes into Google Sheet, and also provides the user with the valuable resources that you're giving in return for the lead collection. But again, you can set this up however you want to fit your niche, your brand, your business. One of the things that really always impresses me is the fact that when we do natural language data collection, where the AI is speaking to the user, requesting information, and gets interrupted, it's still able to go back to its natural flow, collect the remaining information from them, and then still push it without any issues to the Google Sheet. If you have any questions, once more, drop them down below in the comment section. If you want to reach out to me, I am on Facebook and Discord. Join our communities. You're always welcome. And until the next one, peace.